You see that Michael Nunn is a couple of inches taller. The weight's the same. Nunn is 3 years younger. He has an inch reach advantage. You see the WBA rules, 10-point must scoring system, 3 judges, no standing 8 count, 3 knockdown rule in effect, and only the referee can stop a fight, and a fighter cannot be saved by the bell except in the final round. The WBA rules. All right, we're just about set to go. Here's Jimmy Lennon Jr.
Ladies and gentlemen, damas y caballeros, bienvenidos aficionados al box al Estadio Azteca en la Ciudad de México. Hoy tenemos una gran noche de boxeo que viene a ustedes por Don King Productions, King Vision, SET Pay-Per-View y Estadio Azteca. Presentamos Poker de Aces. Well, fans, we welcome you to Mexico City as we present a big night of action, an unprecedented 4 World Championship bouts, the Grand Slam of Boxing, brought to you by Don King Productions, King Vision, SET Pay-Per-View, in association with Estadio Azteca. Bien, amigos, esta es la primera atracción especial de la noche, de 12 rounds por el título peso supermedio de la Asociación Mundial de Boxeo. This bout is sanctioned by the World Boxing Association, the Presidente Gilberto Mendoza, Supervisor Manuel Landero, presentando a los jueces, introducing the judges at ringside, Héctor Hernández, Rogelio Pérez, Alejandro Rochin. And now presenting the referee in charge of this bout, Enzo Montero. All right, fans, here we go. 12 rounds of boxing, the WBA Super Middleweight Championship of the World. Presentando al retador en la esquina azul. Introducing the challenger in the blue corner, wearing green trunks with white trim, un peleador de Minneapolis, Minnesota, en los Estados Unidos. Pesando 76.1 kilos, he weighed in 168 pounds, con un récord de 41 victorias, 2 derrotas y 30 victorias por knockout, with a record 41 wins, 2 losses, 30 wins by way of knockout. Please welcome the challenger, ranked number 12 by the WBA, presentando al retador número 12 en el mundo, Irish, Danny Morgan. Y al campeón en la esquina roja, his opponent across the ring in the red corner, wearing white trunks with red and blue trim. Representando Davenport, Iowa, en los Estados Unidos, con un peso de 76.1 kilos, his weight the same at 168 pounds. Tiene récord de 39 victorias y solamente una derrota, con 25 victorias por knockout. His outstanding record includes 39 wins, only 1 loss, with 25 wins by way of knockout. Welcome, the former IBF middleweight champion, tonight defending his WBA super middleweight title. Demos la bienvenida al campeón Michael, second to none. El referee Enzo Montero.
All right, so we're just about set to go. You had a chance to see the tail of the tape a little bit earlier. We'll tell you that Michael Nunn's a couple of inches taller. Their weight's exactly the same. Michael's 3 years younger. He has the reach and advantage, and he's fought everybody in this division, so he's a much more experienced fighter in spite of the fact that they have about the same amount of fights. Michael Nunn, 39-1 with 25 KOs. Danny Morgan, 41-2 with 30 KOs, but nowhere near the same type of opponents that Michael Nunn has faced in world-class fighters. A very experienced corner in there with Michael Nunn. As you look at Danny Morgan, The Irish kid from Minneapolis, Minnesota, with Dave Rogers working with him, has all the opportunities. And over there you see Angelo Dundee, the very famous boxing trainer and manager of so many great fighters, including Muhammad Ali, Sugar Ray Leonard, and many, many more, working that corner along with Panama Lewis and Aaron Snowell. So we're set to go. It's a 10-point must-scoring system, meaning the winner of the round gets 10 points, the loser 9 or less. And here we go right away. Across goes Michael Nunn. Nunn coming off a big unanimous decision victory over Victor Cordoba just 2 weeks ago in Memphis, Tennessee. And you'll notice immediately that Michael Nunn is a southpaw, jabbing with that right hand. Danny Morgan hasn't faced too many southpaws in his career, and then he hasn't thrown a punches yet. Just trying to feel out and see what Nunn can do. Nunn does so many things so well. He's so slick. He doubles with that jab. You see him trying to get his feet placed together. And when I mentioned the feet, there's going to be a bit of a problem here, because the feet for a right-handed fighter, when he comes up against a left-handed fighter, he'll find himself constantly stepping on the foot of his opponent. That can cause problems early for either fighter. Right now, it's Nunn stepping on the foot of Danny Morgan. Nunn has the power, cut Morgan behind the ear. Nunn won't fool around with this guy. If he feels he can take him out, he'll do it right away. But don't forget, in the 41 wins, Morgan has 30 knockouts. He walked into a pretty good left jab of, actually it's a right jab of Michael Nunn, Nunn being the southpaw. And there's plenty of power with that jab. There's the jab to the forehead. He ducks underneath the barrage thrown by Danny Morgan. Morgan looks to me to be an overmatched fighter here as he walks smack into a right jab on the right on the nose, and then there's a body shot behind the elbow. Danny Morgan has got to start getting busy as he tries to work inside, but doesn't appear to have power against the taller and stronger Michael Nunn. Nunn clipped him with a light left hand across the chin that whistled past the nose. You see Nunn just kind of toying with him with that right hand in his face, and then he comes with a vicious left uppercut, goes to the left hand lead, doubles, comes with the uppercut again, and now the Irish kid showing how tough he is, trying to hang in there with him. A mistake at this stage. You really shouldn't try to stand in there and bang with this guy. He's in against a guy with much more experience, a guy that has a reach advantage, a guy that has a height advantage, and what he wants to do is exactly what he's doing now. Tie him up inside, get out of there, and get a couple of rounds under his belt. Danny Morgan is being made to look very, very awkward here in round number 1 against Michael Nunn. Nunn has a tremendous look of confidence on his face. That's Michael Nunn in the white trunks to the right of your screen. Irish Danny Morgan in the Irish green trunks. As he takes shots to the left hand, right hand shots. Michael Nunn having his way right now. Uppercut. Good combination of shots. And it looks like he's in trouble. Down goes Danny Morgan. He'll have to take a standing 8 count at 27 seconds remaining in this round. It's up to 8, 9, and he gets back up just in time. The referee looks into his eyes, and Morgan says, okay, let it go. You see the time remaining as Nunn comes in, and it looks like Nunn has adjusted total control as he's nailed with a left hand. The left hand sends him down, and there's time remaining. Remember, a fella can't be saved by the bell, except in the final round, so Morgan has got to get up. The count's up to 7 and 8, and it's all over. 9 and 10, he's counted out. The count got up to 8, 9, and 10, and he was counted out. Danny Morgan couldn't rise to the occasion, and it scored as a first-round knockout for Michael Nunn over Danny Morgan. It appeared that Morgan could get up, but he took a vicious left hook, and he just couldn't seem to get to his feet as the count could pass the 8, 9, and 10 mark. So another big win for Michael Nunn, who was very, very sharp. We're going to take a look at the first knockdown very, very shortly here, as Michael Nunn has made short work of Irish Danny Morgan.
Palio il titolo contro un avversario più pericoloso, sarebbe stato anche tutto sommato ingeneroso, avendo combattuto appena il 30 gennaio contro Vitor Cordoba, un match più facile tutto sommato del previsto, ma comunque era pur sempre un match mondiale che ha richiesto una preparazione particolare, anche pesante. Ed ecco Don King che alza il braccio del suo Poulain, uno dei pugili da lui amministrati. Don King sta pian piano riacquistando spazio nel panorama pugilistico americano in attesa del rientro sulla scena di Mike Tyson. Questa è la serie a 2 mani di Michael Nunn che precede il primo atterramento, ma comunque quella che dà il là poi alla conclusione del match, che praticamente tutti quanti noi qui auspicavamo e che puntualmente è arrivata. Vedete che addirittura Nunn non affonda nemmeno più di tanto i colpi, proprio perché si rende conto che Danny Morgan se perde per capo tecnico alla seconda ripresa contro Christophe Thiozot nel 1990, deve perdere la prima contro Michael Nunn. Per questo, per stabilire i valori reali. Eccolo Michael Nunn, non sorride più di tanto, d'altronde non potrebbe certo gloriarsi di questa grande vittoria. Per lui è la 40esima in carriera, la 26esima prima del limite. Rivediamoci ancora al replay.
Oh, they catches him with a nice left hand. And again, remember, the left hand's a power hand. Morgan just couldn't recover from that. Watch it again. The body shot behind the ribs and then bangs him right there with a nice left hand, the power hand. That would be like ordinarily a real strong right hand from any other fighter. This guy being the southpaw, it was a real strong left hand. So for the southpaw, the left cross as opposed to a left hook. There's so much power behind that. So it didn't take Michael Nunn long to dispose of Irish Danny Morgan. A first round, a knockout. And we'll wait, and I'm sure Jimmy Lennon Jr. will have the official timing for us of this first round knockout. And then we'll have it official. Here's Jimmy Lennon right now.
Damas y caballeros, ladies and gentlemen, tenemos el tiempo. 2 minutos 59 segundos en el primer round. 2 minutes 59 seconds in round number 1. El ganador por knockout, the winner by way of knockout, el campeón Michael. Second to none. Mighty warrior.